Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back in here and we're doing some more snapshot survival. So, of course, we're going to be live on YouTube and Twitch. Of course, this is how we do with snapshot survival. And really and truly, I think anything with Minecraft, we're just going to do it this way. Anything science and STEM related, period. So, sit back, relax, chill. We're going to have a nice day. Now, a couple things that I've noticed recently. Yeah, there was. My Mojang has been being a little quiet about whether or not they're going to be bringing back any more of the mob winners and losers, rather, from the previous novels. I'm hoping they say yes, but you never know. So here's what I want you all to do. I want you to go over on Blue Sky and talk to Jeb. Let him know, hey, dude, I kind of wanted to, see this particular mob. That way, he knows that the ideas actually got support of the community. And not just a couple of weird gamers on the YouTubes. So let's kick back, let's relax, let's vibe, and let's have a little fun. I know I am. As always, we are here. We got a little bit of the media magic with some chill hip hop. Coming from Chill Hop. Oh, DCMA free music. Outstanding, by the way. And we are going to hop right in. Actually, let's go back. Let's make sure that we keep the music tonight. Yeah, it's off. Because we are bringing our own music. Not that, the new music isn't a vibe. It really is. I'm actually enjoying the jams. But I kind of like the vibes that I'm catching right now. All right. So what we found yesterday while we were excavating, we actually are one block too high for the rest of the museum. So what I did, I'm going to reduce the size of the tent here by 1. And we're going to create kind of the false floor effect. Whereas we can look down in here without falling in. Now, how we're going to do this is a little questionable. I was thinking about using fence, but fences are permanently restrictive. That's the word I'm looking for. Then I was gonna just put glass over the top, and while that would be amazing, it would kind of defeat the purpose of what I'm doing with the wood, wouldn't it? So, in chat tonight, if you have any questions about that, just feel free to drop the lines in. I am here to entertain your question. Also, if you don't know, my name is Des. I love tech. I am also a disabled STEM educator, IT professional, and all around decent nerd. Yep, I'm a nerd. And I like to share what's in my brain with everyone each and every day, while also empowering those who would like to go into education or engineering or science or technology or any of the STEAM fields to do so in their own amazing ways. Now, while we're talking about that, let's go ahead and look at what we did yesterday. So we cleared this out. And what we did a little bit off stream is we walked over to this side and we started clearing this line out. This was off stream. So this is actually down at the level of the shepherd's cottage right here. Okay. So we found that it comes all the way to here, which is in line with the tent, which is perfect. That's what we wanted to see. And we also wanted to see how far it went. So up to here is where it actually ends. So that's actually a pretty big, pretty big chunk of space that we're going to have to clear out. And mind you, this over here, we don't really have to clear out. This line we will, but this area in general, I'm going to clear it out and re-terraform some things. Mainly because I want the building to be a little bit further out than the actual glass, because I want to actually put up on display some of the things that we found while we were down in the trail ruin. So with that being said, I do know that this is the edge of that particular chunk. So today I want to go ahead and start in here. I want to clear out this chunk and I want to clear back. And I'm going to say it right now. 1, 2, 3. I want to clear back to right here. Okay. So the glass ends here. Okay. This will be wood trim. This will be relic. And this will be wall. That is exactly how I want it to flow. Will we get it to flow correctly? We will see. But that's how the plan is supposed to go, at least. So we need our shovels, which we only got one right now. That's not enough for what we're going to do. Ooh, almost fell in. So we need our shovels. Let's put this up here because we're going to get a lot more dirt. Ooh, I need to put that back into place. Glad I saw that. All right. I haven't fed the pooches today, so let me feed my pooches. All right. Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Y'all are doing such a good job keeping the area safe. Here's some fish. Here's some fish, you two. There you go. Y'all are such good pooches. All right. Chat, also, could you hook me up with some names? What names should we give these guys? Because they're doing such a good job, but I don't know what to name them. All right, let's go ahead and put a torch here because this one's about to go. And let's start clearing it out. Oh, wait, I forgot to get the other shovels. See, this is why I need chat to, just hit me up with some words of encouragement sometimes, because the brain don't work always. All right. I'm gonna switch actually to stone. I just thought about it. We're gonna be going through a lot of them, and I've already burned through a lot of my copper. So we're gonna switch. Well, not that many stone, but yeah, we're gonna switch to stone. We got pickaxes. So we can go with that. But I think that's going to be the move right now. Now, let's put the hay back also. I just thought about that. I still had the hay, and that was going to be something else to fuss about. Now, we can put the cobblestone back. I need to put the terracotta back as well. I picked the terracotta up because, well, reasons. I picked the terracotta up because I was trying to clear out what we dug yesterday from here, and I accidentally popped a piece of the actual fascia. So we're going to go in here and we're going to find that fascia. I don't know. I think it was on that side, on the inside. Okay, let's climb back up the ladder. Yeah, it's right here. I believe. Let's go up here. Yeah, there it goes. So this goes right here. It's not stone. It's that. All right. See? And I'm glad I saw that because I got the stone in my inventory. So the stone is what we're going to trim everything with. So it's going to be needed, just not yet. At the same time, we do need to make sure we keep the stone cooking. So while that's there, oh, we also need to make sure we're keeping the glass cooking as well. And I forgot to empty that one. See, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. I don't mind this time. I'm gonna go ahead, put it right down. Just not more around. Oh, I think that I'm good. I don't want to back. I see now. I done messed it up. I see. This is why I can't rap. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and start there. We will keep the cobble on this right now. And if I remember correctly, this line comes right about, I was actually right. Oh my gosh. Comes right to the light. Oh my God. Right to the light. See, this is why I have to make sure I keep myself grounded and sane most of the time. Because, like right there, I knew I was right. But I could have been very, very braggadocious, and that's not me. I don't like being braggadocious. Let's go ahead and there we go. So we're going to end up with another chest monster. Primarily because we want to make sure we keep all this dirt can actually use this to rebuild part of what we believe that world must have been. All right. We are down to stone. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's go. So we're going to try to take out as much of the stone as we can with each pickaxe, because yeah, it's a stone pickaxe and this does take out a nice chunk of it, but this is just reusing materials that we're getting directly from the area we're working. There we go. All right. So one thing that I was thinking about for this design is what else can we do on the surface level to actually build on the history and mythos. So I'm going to make pots out of some of the shirts, and that way we can kind of show what the artistry was all about. At least that's the idea, right? Now, another thing that I just thought about, I am going to have to empty all this. Why don't I just empty it now? Stick to the plan. That's my answer for that. Stick to the plan. All right. As you can see, I'm already through a couple pickaxes. Granted, one of the pickaxes was not full. All right. All right, so let's put there right now, just for right now. Okay, so I need to finish taking this wall down. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's the iron vein. Just noticed that. I may actually have to get the copper pickaxe, because I do want the iron. Can't remember, does the stone pickaxe pick iron? I think it does. Actually, yeah, it does. Why am I worried about it? There we go. I'm probably going to be making some more pickaxes. I made too many shovels and not enough pickaxes. Isn't that always the way things happen, though? You start off with a plan to do one thing, and then you end up doing a completely different one, all because of logistics, right? All right. So I think this pickaxe is going to be done before we finish this area here, I think. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably going to be gone before we finish this. Mainly because it's stone, you know? And then by the time we get to the iron, it's really going to be eaten up. Now, hopefully it's not just one piece of iron, because I have run into that before. There we go. There we are. See, we can get a lot of things done if we just focus. That's the one thing that I just cannot do is focus. I see how this one's gonna be. So, and just so we know, yes. Ooh. Quite unfortunate. That's alright. Because what we could do right now is put down this here. Let's do that. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get a little bit more iron. Okay. Yeah, no, maybe. I mean, 3 pieces is enough for a pickaxe, so I'm not too concerned. Ooh, see, that would have been a nice fall for me. I wouldn't have even been able to ball on that one. Ooh. Yeah, this would be bad. All right, let's go down and get all this, and then we will, we have any more up here? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like there's any on the inside. I think we had it all. So let's just go ahead and go back up and drop off what we have. Oh wait, but there is one, isn't it? It's right there. I can't get to that, can I? Well, poo. That's only a few pieces, right? Okay, I'm good. We're gonna have so much cobblestone by the time we finish this that those few pieces are not going to be worth fussing about. All right. I think we've filled up our quota. All right. So I need. Well, that math didn't math, did it? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now let's grab some. Yeah, that works. So for the large chunk of it, I actually have a plan, and it's gonna make all of these shovels and pickaxes obsolete. I'm gonna use moss for the large run of it. I'm gonna use moss. Hmm. Go this way, because I can get that from this angle, so I'm not too concerned. If you hear me chewing, I do apologize. Eating a little cereal. love me some frosted flakes, and just had a taste for one. I've been putting it off for a couple days. Today I'm eating my frosted flakes. It's just something almost therapeutic about just eating one of the cereals that we grow up eating. Helps to remind you that adulting isn't all bad. Because if you weren't adulting, you wouldn't be able to buy your favorite cereal. Mm. Huh? Uh, yeah. If you are interested in chilling to this same live stream of music that I'm listening to, it's called Chill Hop. It's an online streaming service I found free. And I do enjoy a good freak. Let's go ahead and clear this up before we go too far. Okay. And one thing that I'm seeing and I'm very interested in is the pattern of the road here. I attempted to do that in an actual village. But I think it was a little bit more deliberate than what they're doing right here originally. And of course, I know I'm talking lore. And this is a game that originally had no lore. I get it. But hear me out. What if the lore that didn't exist was the whole purpose behind the game? We had to solve the lore. We had to figure it out. All right. This right here is actually why I'm considering the moss method for the next part of it. This right here. we've now accumulated 3 more chunks of material, right? Where are we gonna put it? Ooh, I did the wrong one. No, I didn't. 'Cause I'm gonna have to take that out anyway. Yeah. There we go. All right. So back to what I was saying. All this extra material is precisely why I am moving to the moss method after we get through the doing it this way for so long. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah. Trying to make sure I'm digging in deep enough. Because... oh man, I missed some. There we go. Keep banging my head every time I come up here. And this is why. Ooh, lapis lazuli. Hello, beauty. Wow, this is a conundrum. I'm gonna have to move to it a lot faster than I wanted to. I'll go ahead and build a chest. So another double chest anywhere around, yeah. There we go. There we are. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna go here. All right. Yeah, because I don't want this floating over glass. Or do I? Let's think about this for a second. Do I want this floating over glass? Nah, probably not. And remember, at the same time, we need to lower all of these right here down one block too. So this will actually be a good time for me to do that. Yeah, so this is actually the level that we want everything. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and all right. I messed that up. Okay. See, so this is actually too close anyway. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. All righty. Let me go down and get all this before it vanishes. There we go. So that also gives me another point of concern. So I just thought about ah mm. So I know I'm gonna rebuild some of this just because you kind of have to. But then at what point do you stop rebuilding? You know, honestly, that one could go back another piece, but I'm gonna let it make it. Ooh, no, actually, yeah, I can send this whole thing back an additional block. I'll deal with that when I come back around. Okay. All right, so this is the actual line here. All right. Okay. So this right here is where we're going to, there we go. And now I can hop up here and just take all this down on both sides. All right. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and just do that. I'm just looking at this. It's pretty sick. Like, completely and utterly. So I could just leave the dirt right there also. And then I could actually now that I'm thinking about it, I could actually do the glass right here. Because then that's gonna, number one, make it not spawnable. And also, it'll be like, oh wow, we're walking over and near history. Hey, what's going on, Rich? Rich, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll give you a shout out here, my friend. Rich the Tech Guy's an amazing Minecraft streamer. Also a very inked up professional. Like it. But give him a shout if you get a chance, because it's pretty awesome. How you been doing, Rich? I hope you're doing well. Welcome into the DesTex community. Hope you're doing well today. We are building a trail ruins museum, and we're doing all the excavating and everything live. So I hope you're doing well, though. Well, that was weird. So the cushions have to have a block under them or they will break. I didn't know that. The more you know, right? Okay. It's good that none of the other blocks are like that, but it is just a little funny. All right. Yeah, so we have a trail ruins that we found right here close to our spawn, and we built our starter base right where you see that line right there. It goes to this small mountain, so we built our starter base right in that mountain. And now we're building our museum, our ode to... There we go. Our ode to the trail ruins, so to say. Pretty close to where the actual spawn is. Hopefully, though, we don't get too in over our heads, you know. How was your build coming? I saw that deep slate build that you were mapping out, looking sick. So over here, we literally all we do really is build. Um, uh, hmm. But all we do pretty much is build, and we build and we plan. What's going on here and there? What we build and we plan. Oh well. Okay. So we do need to see though right where we're gonna stop, because where is... Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. And you gotta forgive me if I get hyper focused like I am right now. I tend to go quiet. It's not intentional. It's just, kind of the neurodivergence of it all. Once I get going, I tend to focus solely on the task. Go. Okay, see. So if I do that, it's fine. Perfect. All right. So, yeah, our first day we were actually in this world, we saw this, but we never came back to it. And then I found it again, and I was like, screw it, we're coming back to this. We're doing it. And we've been hiding this trail ruin. I say de-hiding, that's such good grammar. We've been uncovering this trail ruin since then. All right. So I think, yeah, this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, so this right here is going to be the platform. I'm going to turn some of these chests on. I don't know that I'm going to put a campfire here, though. We'll see. We will see. Okay. All right, so just trying to envision what is going to go where here. And also kicking myself because I made way too many shovels and pickaxes. All right. So this is the wall here where it's going to be concrete, right? But at the surface of it, it's probably going to be wood. Yeah, the surface level is definitely going to be wood. I'm just thinking it out right now. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Had to make sure I wasn't dropping either of my dogs down on the ground. There we go. All right. All right. And I don't. Oh, that's the light. That's the border marker I was using. And I think I was wrong about that border. So, yeah. Some good a border marker is when you're actually wrong about the border. Ooh. Talk about right on the nose. Um, I'm gonna have to wow. So let's put some dirt down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's sand. That's clay. Okay. I'll come back for the clay. I will need that, but just not right now. I think this will get me safe of the water. Yes. Whew. All right. That would have been very, very troublesome. Yeesh. Okay. Once this double chest is full, we have no more space to do any more chests. And I don't want another chest monster. I don't want that. There we go. All right. So let's hmm. I think right here is actually gonna be let's see. So all this is gonna be glass coming into the greenhouse. You know what I just thought about? And I should have already been working on? I should have gotten some honey blocks so I can actually put a bee in there. Chad, I can't think of everything. All right. All right, there we go. So, thus far, we are within the scope of what I wanted for the building. The actual entrance, 1, 2, 3, supposed to be here. But then inset let's grab these 48. All right. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So I think I'm gonna transition from this into a slabbed entry. Then over this section where we're over the actual trail ruin, we'll transition from the slabs into glass. And then when we get past, actually no, this whole area is gonna be, yeah, this whole area is gonna be all the way down. It's gonna be glass. So that idea is not gonna work. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. See, over on this side, we have a little bit more flexibility because, yeah, this goes back. Wait, I think that goes back also. Hmm. Hmm. we go. So let's put these here. All right, so weirdly enough, that actually kind of falls in line. So whenever I get through with digging this out, I'll see right where the back of this building sits, and that's where we're gonna run the concrete. But I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. There we go. And yes. So that means we're just gonna bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. Bump my poocher over. And bam. All right. So this whole area now is quasi-supported. All right. So all right. So now we can keep going with the rest of this. We're almost completely dug out of the front portion, but we're at a point now where this is going to start getting kind of expensive. Not necessarily costing anything, but I'll be building stone pickaxes for a minute. And I just so happen to have some moss sitting over, just begging to be used. So I think I'm going to, once I get through with all these pickaxes this time, we'll switch immediately over to the moss phase of everything. Because that's going to be fun. Turning everything into moss. Who wouldn't like that, you know? I don't want to go too far. Yeah, we're good. See, that's why I didn't want to go too far. That would have been painful. So ooh, okay, I think I have two Yeah, I have two levels. And then... So this pillar here, I'm going to do something else with this. What? I haven't figured out, but I'm going to do something else with that because... All right. So... Ooh. Oh, yeah, I actually wasn't that far off from my original line where I broke ground. That's crazy. All right. So... Oh. About to look in here. There we go. All righty. This is where I kind of want to put the ladder now. That'll work for now. All right. Really? Ooh. So I almost made it all the way. Man. Ooh, actually, no. What I want to do is... Because I can still get up here and do what I need to. I want to take it from here. There we go. So now I can actually take all of this out. Because I want more of a clean aesthetic when it comes to looking down from above. Yeah. Come on, come on. You know you want it. All right. I'm gonna leave this one here for right now, just so I can get up and down on this. But I'm going to take this. Alright. Oh, actually, you know what? I just put a trapdoor right here. And it'd be just as good. Do I happen to have what I need to make a trapdoor? Listen, D, I need to go chop down some wood, kill the tree right here. Yeah, that's what's good. I'm gonna chop it down right now. Gonna work through the night and say, oh wow, I need to build this museum. The museum. Uh, do, 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 do. I need to build this museum on top of the when I need to build this museum on top of the ruin. Build this museum on top of this ruin. Why are you hitting on me, spider? I am arachnophobic. I hate spiders, and this SW knows it. I don't want to deal with them, though. I'm gonna keep running here and bro. I need to hurry up though because I need to get this work done, yo. I don't want to stay up all night. I don't want to end up with a fight. And if I stay up all night working on this, it's not just sure ruin that I'm have to worry about. No. Darn. Just saw him give his last breath, really no less. I don't know how he felt. It wasn't his fault, but I'm gonna tell you now. This guy didn't go out like a child. He went out on his own. Okay, my no rap and tell is back over here. So I got my wood. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a trap door. No, a trap door. I need that. And this one. I could have swore the trapdoors had a better payout than that, but I'm not gonna flex on it right now. This weird. All right, so now I can go like this, and voila. Well, I thought it was good. All right, so this whole area here. Nah. I was thinking about putting trapdoors all the way around, but that would look good. I'll leave it there for right now. So, chat, you tell me what you think. Should I do trapdoors all the way around? Because that actually would look pretty dope. But I don't know. Chat, you tell me. Trapdoors around or leave it plain? All right, let's get down with this game. Where is... Hmm. I am missing something. What specifically? I don't know, but I'm missing something. There we go. All right. So, what I'm going to do is build the actual tunnel up around this down here. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it just like this. Yeah, leave it just like this. Hmm. Let me go ahead and get the moss. Or should leave it. Ah, chat. I'm in my head again. And that's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put alright, let's put these two together. If you didn't know, you could actually just right here in the crafting menu put two holes together. You can make yourself a fresh hole if you have multiples that are broken or breaking. I'm enjoying that thought because it's quite often I have bows or axes or pickaxes that are breaking, and I've healed them up with that little trick. Okay, so okay, so let's go back this way. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So we have that. And that actually worked out way better than I thought it was going to. Like, way better than I thought it was going to. Okay. Let's keep going. Wow. You know what? Let's go ahead and get up one more high. There we go. So in a moment, literally, that's going to fall out. You know, I was just joking when I said in a moment, and I looked down, and yeah, it's literally going to be a moment. So the main reason why I am also concerned with like the boundary of where things are, when I start going with the moss, moss is indiscriminate of what it changes. So I'm not worried about changing any of the grass or dirt, but I don't want to go too far and change. Well, I guess it won't matter. I could always cook some cobblestone. I just don't want to like interfere with the farm. If it interferes with the farm, this can actually be, detrimental. That's the one thing about the wolves. They change the sounds that the dogs get and how frequently they make their sounds. How frequently they make their sounds doesn't work when you have multiple. And I'm finding it out the hard way. So when it comes to there we go. Oh, there we are. I was about to say something. I lost my train of thought because I saw that and it just bugged me. All right. So when it comes to, you know, building back things got messed up, that's not going to be a problem. Um, especially since, you come over here and look, you can easily reach areas with no problem. There we go. See, this is where I have the issue. See, if I go up any more, That's gonna hit the farm, because that's the walkway right up there. So this is how far I can go. All right. Not really as far as I thought I would be going, but it's all good. But this at least gives me that validation that I need. There we go. So that's as far as we're going there. So let's go ahead and just square it off. So let's square this walk. Oh, and let me go ahead and put that there and a torch on it so we can make sure this corner stays lit up. There we go. See? All right, so oh, that pickaxe is almost gone. We only have 5 more left. Jeez. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so that is not exactly working the way I wanted it to. That's okay. I have an idea. Using that dirt that we just got. There we go. There we go. There we go. And Problem solved. So now we just need to clear that out on that one line, and we can build straight up. We gotta clear this out so that we can replace it with, oh no, actually, no, we're gonna leave it with the granite, because the granite is a part of it. It tells part of the story. But everything above is gonna be either andesite or it's gonna be stone. Preferably. All right. So we have this section over here. And this is from what we originally were working with. Here we go. Ooh, I messed that one up. It's all right. We can always put it back. Yeah, we're good with that. So let's put it right to the edge, and there we are. And try to get as close as I can so I can get as much as I can without having to actually use any extra tools. All right. Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get. You know the good part about it? I can actually close this up now because I did not want this opened. I was actually chasing coal, and I found iron and coal mixed together down here. So, yeah, I ended up making a giant hole in the wall that I can now close up. Oh, well, here we are. There we are, and let's close this up nice and tight. There we go. So, one other thing that is actually going to help with this area, using cobblestone, is actually going to help build out. See? There we go. And bam. Now, I'm not going to put anything there because I do want this to be stone or andesite. Like right here is fine. Alrighty. So as we go through, we're going to be building, like fixing these things and building back up some of the actual structure of what was here. So like the purple brick that was going around, put us around and put the actual packed dirt back here in the middle and the bricks on the edge. Now, I do want to double check something. Okay. So yeah, it is supposed to be brick right there. That's what I wanted to check. All right. Down to 5. All right. Okay, so right here. It's amazing how much space is actually between the edge of something and the actual structures they'll be looking for in the game. All right. Alrighty, so this section right here is next. All right, down to 3. All right, so we have 2 more levels to go on that one. Ooh. All right, and we go down to a pickup suite. A quick construction sweep here. There we go. Here, ouch. Well, that didn't work out the way I planned. All right, so Let's go ahead and see, back here is actually going to be really interesting because I could bring all that storage that I have up there down here and actually organize it. Um, it just dawned on me. Stone is not natural in this. Stone was a replacement material. There we go. Ooh, wrong button. So when I go up this time, I'm going to be grabbing. Yeah, when I go back up this time, I'm going to be grabbing stone. That way I can fill in those areas that were taken out incidentally. There we go. All right, chat. Now, one thing that I have to keep in mind as I'm going through this, I have to keep in mind I don't want to overdo it. We're trying to restore the authenticity of the village. There we go. All right. So this is one too many. So it needs to go here. All right. So now this is the wall. Yeah. See? So this is the actual wall here. And one of the beautiful things you could do with the wall right here, you fill it with whatever you want. And if I want, I could actually make this one 3 back. There we go. That's better. Even better. Bam. Keep forgetting that's lower now. Okay, so I did get it all. That or it just dematerialized. All right, so everything over just about has been grabbed. And that's a good thing. That's actually a really good thing because, jeez Louise, there's a lot over. But now we can actually start planning out what to do with the moss. Because the moss is going to be tricky. You don't want to do too much and end up taking out the actual structure. But you don't want to do too little and not take anything out at all. So there is a fine little dance that we have to do. The question is it going to be the rumba, the ballet, or the cha-cha? And I said the ballet. I meant to say the waltz. Jeez Louise. My brain is so broken right now. Okay. So that right there needs to be smoked. I'm probably going to get an okay chunk of it. But after that, I don't know. I'm also wondering if I have enough. Yeah, I'm wondering if I have enough of the actual glass that I need. Let's see. I'm probably going to need at least... Yeah, I don't have enough sand. I need at least 5 stacks more. And that's if I'm using my educated guess correctly. So it may be time to start training villagers. I'm gonna need a I'm gonna need a respiration villager and an aqua affinity villager. That way I can get all the sand that I need. Now that's just for sand. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so there's another loom here. And this needs to be built back up here. So this village had we had two banner makers or 2 shepherds. Interesting. So we will see. I think there was two shepherds in this village, seeing that there's 2 looms. It's 1 cauldron. Hmm. I think there was a smoker or blast furnace. I have to look and see again. Okay, I think that's enough space so we won't damage any of this. Because my thing is I don't want to change any of what's supposed to be here with my foolishness with the... Okay, there's that. With my foolishness with the and I just went blank. Chat, this is what my brain does sometimes. Sorry. I'm trying to say, with my foolishness with the moss. The word I was looking for was moss. Okay. So, we need to run all this back up. All right, so there we go. I do have one more pickaxe. So I got one more wall that I can take down, which it'll be the one right there by the tower. But I can grab this stone. There we go. And what we're going to do is fill in those holes to the best of our ability, that is. Like there's one right here. I cannot fill that one unless I dig down to it. There we go. There we go. So I think that is an appropriate place right there. So now we can take the slabs and we can actually just border right here. I did that wrong. There we go. And one more? Yeah. There we go. Let's go down there. See if there's anything we dropped. There was. All right. Let's just drop this dirt in there and there we go. Actually, hold on. Yeah, because this wall needs to come back anyway. All right. So I think the jump distance is 2 blocks, which is why I'm nervous about trying to do my moss trick. Mm-mm. That's not what I wanted. Sounds like my wifey just got home. Hope she had a good day. There we go. I really do hope she has had a good day. She has a tough role, so we go mute for a sec. All right. Had to welcome her home. All right. Okay, one, two. I think this is. Oh, no wonder it's one further back. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine because I want to kind of level it out anyway. Yeah. Okay. See, so that's gonna have to actually level out anyway. Very cool. All right. Now what we are gonna do, because we don't want it to be dark in here, just gonna put a torch right there. And put one more right there. Because as I'm going through here and doing things, it is getting darker. I don't want it to be dark. Now, that actually looks good. I'm trying to go back through also and make sure that some of these structures are actually at the correct level for what they would have been with my estimation of what they would have been, should I say. All right, let's just grab that. All right, let's drop a torch there. All right, take this out and torch there. All right, and this would be right there. So I can take this out, and now it's well lit. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this would be closed in, so I need more dirt, which I don't have. I'm gonna use everything I have on me, but I thought I had more dirt than this. So 1, 2. Uh-uh. That didn't work right. All right, so yeah. Okay, so let me grab the diorite and just drop it right there. And now I could just take the stone and put it over the top. Perfect. Okay, so put it right here on the corner. Okay, there we go. Now, this was a step down. Yeah, so this is the one I put in, so I'm not too worried about that. But these, yeah, were definitely there. Okay, so there's really nothing really we can do here. Maybe try to find some red terracotta that will go in this corner right there. All right. So we have a cauldron. These two monuments. We have a bug of some kind. So I put this here. All right. Let's see what else we have. Oh, here we go. So we have. Ooh. We have the smithing table, the blast furnace, and regular furnace. Okay, so these two blocks would have been up top. Now these I can just build back like this corner. All right. So the more I look at these, the more I'm realizing when I'm thinking of windows are not windows. So, I have to rethink that just a little bit. All right, and here, yeah, we had loom there, we had a loom there, and we have a crafting table there. Ooh, I missed my jump. So I'm gonna do the best I can when it comes to rebuilding, but I don't know. Really not leaving a lot to go on. All right, and also, yeah, this is nice and clear all around here. There we go. Well, I'm gonna take these 6 out of here. There we go. Oh, now, kind of makes a little more sense. Alrighty. This is going to be my storage area. There we go. Alrighty. Now when it comes to these buildings, I kind of want the lighting down low. I'm gonna take away the lighting that's up here and stuff. Just keep the lighting low. That's where I missed one, alright. There we go. Alright. I think that pretty much covers it. So now it's just to take out the rest of this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's go back up here. Let's see what else we gotta do. Alright, so we have most of this cleared out. And I have most of a pickaxe left. Now, I can keep hacking away at stuff. But that's not gonna really solve anything, is it? It's just gonna give me more rubble and really less time to remediate it. Okay, there we go. So that's where we have moss coming in. Moss is going to be my friend because I'm at a point now where I can't reach all the spots where the actual stone exists. I mean, I can try, but the more logical thing to do would be to get as far away from a structure as I can and then put moss down. And what the moss is going to do is going to transfer anything that's stone or dirt into moss. And I can take that out with a hoe. So, if I'm weighed with the options of something that I can take out with a garden tool versus something that I would have to take out with pickaxes and shovels or what have you, that are going to continuously break, I'm going to pick the easier option with the hoe. It requires less material to actually build a hoe, and it allows you to get more moss. So if you're trying to build something with it later, you can't. Oh, and moss is also spawn proofed. It's like a win-win. Natural spawn proofing. Alright, I think I got all the trash from down here. Dang it. We find a way to get you to break this pickaxe. I've only got two or three hits left in it. Oh, I only have one hit left in it. Wow. There we go. Alright, so no more pickaxes. These shovels will do something with here in the mic. I'm going to take everything else out of my inventory. Except for stone. I'm going to leave stone because you never know when you might need it. I'm going to keep the single ladder and one of the crafting tables. Okay. Now, next I'm going to reach over here as soon as I can find it and grab my... Oh, where is it? My iron hoe and my wood hoe. Those two are going to be my friends. And lastly, I need to find my moss. Where did that moss go? It must be in one of these. Well, no. Hmm. It's gotta be. Ah. I have literally lost my moss. Alright. Alright. So. I gotta find this moss because the moss is actually what's going to make my plan work. If I can't find it right now, I have to go get it. Oh, there it is. Thank God. I only need one or two pieces. Only need one or two pieces because... Oh, wow. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Anyone want a second chat? Alright. So, chat, here's the conundrum. I'm about to clear all this out. This makes everything dirty. Get it? Because it's dirt. So, hmm. You know, Here we go. Eebity. Oh, did I? I did. I completely forgot that I needed some slabs. Where did I put them? I need slabs for the spot where a slab for the spot where the stair was. Hmm. Very interesting. What did I do with the slabs, y'all? Ugh. Not really what I wanted to use this other slab for, but oh well. Did I use the last slab? I may have. I may have used the last slab. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna put a torch right there. And we're just gonna keep swinging the shovel until we are free of dirt. And if some of the dirt happens to despawn, oh well. It's dirty work, but somebody's gotta do it. I think I have dug myself into a little bit of a problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I solving? I think I'm gonna try to rake this jump. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not good enough. I'm gonna drop down real hard. It's okay. Oh my lord, I got some good old shoes on me. Oh, no problem. I'm just gonna follow G. That's the best I can do when it comes to a rap. So, if you try to ask me, you might get ego slapped. Because I'm going to say, oh crap. I done told you once, told you twice, told you a million times, I don't rap. Alright. There's that. That's actually looking really cool. I can already see my train of thought, like what I was thinking come to life right now. Okay, so Scooby-Doo, pa. Scooby-Doo, pa. There we go. 1, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now this is fine. So all this can just go flat. Oh. There we go. All right, now let's go with the stone. There. There we go. All right, so now there's right here. There it is. Perfect. That was actually a perfect spotting. Wow. All right. Let's put that there. I want to hold on to the stone and the moss. I think that's all I'm going to need. Actually, no. I want to use this right here. All right. So, the next part of what we need to do is over on this side. We have to take from here back down. Ooh. I am hoping that brick does not turn. So all right. So I'm gonna get a few hay here. And oh, let's put the torch right there. Make sure it's nice and together. Because the next thing we're going to do, let's start using some moss, baby. All right. So we do need to go over there. So let's go all the way down and around. I'm not gonna play any games with it. All right. So I'm gonna put down one piece of moss. Now, ooh, I forgot to grab. That's okay. Can go back and get it right here. I need this and this. Thought I had more of that, but I don't. Okay, that's fine. If need be, we can go on a hunting trip and get some more. But it's time to, there we go. There we are. And it goes a lot faster. Is it perfect? No. But it's a lot faster than what we were doing before. And we get moss out of it. Actually, let's go. There we go. I just wish we got something else out of it, like some XP or something. We get seeds, we get moss, and we get azalea trees. Occasionally, some flowering azalea. Let's put this here. I know, I'm tempting fate. Hmm. That's grass. Mm-hmm. Ooh. There we go. And now, to see why I was ready to do moss. All right. I'm wondering. Let me switch to a shovel. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. And we found a new use for the shovels. All right. There we go. Now, you may be thinking, okay, but you're not getting the cobblestone. I don't need the cobblestone. I have literal chests full of cobblestone. What I need is moss. And what I need is the space down below. All right. Yep. All right. Now, so just throw some. Okay, so that's good. Oh, that's beautiful. That's all good. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is shop right here. Ow. I just jumped completely over where I wanted to be. There we are. And I could literally finish taking it down from down here. Now, granted, it's only a wall. Okay, so you probably think, okay, it's just a wall. Big whoop. But that wall can fall. Let me go up here and just do it the right way. There we go. Now, I am now out of deep sleep. Not deep sleep, but I am losing my love, losing my mind there. Okay. I am out of bone meal. There we go. All right. So, since I'm out of bone meal, I need to go find some skeletons. All right. We need some bones. Let me go get some of my dogs, and then we're gonna go hunting in the areas that we have not lit up. Come on. I want to hear some rattling. There you are. Perfect. Let's see, where else can we find the slum skellies? Alright, that's the creeper. Dang it. Okay, at least my dogs are fine. Ah, that sucks. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to drop. There we go. Well, let's go find some more skeletons. I was not expecting you to get hit. Not by a creeper. Yeah, that's... Well, okay. So let's see. What else? Where else can we see? Perfect. I, at this point, need to get these guys some armor. There you go. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so that's not never going to be able to come back right. So I'm just going to chop this down. All right. Let's find some more zombies. Because the creepers are taking it out of us. Okay. Come here. I... And... And I just lost my wolf to a freaking creeper. Ah, boy. That's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating, I know. We need to stay away from creepers. Because I'll be very upset if I lose any more to freaking creepers. Where are you? There we go. So, little ones, not too appetizing. The big ones, though, those are the ones. There we go. Okay, so I see a bunch of sand down here and gravel and clay. So we can work with that. There we go. All right. So we got some skellies on this one, but we lost. All right. So this is why I don't name them until they're much older. And I've had them for a while. Unfortunately, I didn't get that many skeletons. And the ones that I got didn't really drop much. So, yeah. That's weird. Oh, boy. So, I need to put together something to make a better way to get some. Ooh, I just had a thought. I just had a really good thought. Okay. So I need to come up with a way. Here we go. One second. Yes, I did that correctly. Okay. Now, I need one more so I can make a barrel. All right. So, and I need a barrel to go into it. All right. And of course, I need slabs. Okay. I think I have all the parts that I need. Okay. All right. There we go. And on top of that, a barrel. So now I'm going to take spruce saplings just to test if this is working correctly. Yes, it's working correctly. There we go. And now we have a guaranteed way to get there we go. All right, see? And now we have, oh no. So the more we do this, the more we can actually get bone meal. The downside is, oh wait, the fish actually works. Oh no, I don't. Okay, so the fish does not work. There we go. All right. But with just what we put in there, we've got a pretty good amount of bone meal. And this is actually already starting to look amazing. Let's see one thing real quick. Hmm. Okay, so it's actually in the song itself. Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right. It is about that time for us to go ahead and start unwinding. We have been live now for 3.5 hours. So that's a pretty good stream. So, on behalf of everyone at the Desktop Community Hub, be positive, be lifted, empowered, and engaged. If you're in the STEM, STEAM, everything in between, you're in the right place. I'm going to catch you next bad time, same bad channel. Remember, you're worth it, you're valued, you're cherished and loved. And not just because I'm saying you are because you don't need anyone's permission to be. Just be. And if you can do me a solid, just a wee bit of a solid, stay nerdy, my friends.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand them.